Hello everybody, my name's the Dream Rabbit. I've been working on this for way too long, and today we are looking at the Gorilla Tag Iceberg. So if you don't know what an iceberg chart is, then you're probably not on this platform a lot. But basically it's this chart, not this specifically, but it's this type of chart. And it's, a subject. You can take any subject and you could put stuff about it on here. Basically, it's, at the very top of the iceberg, we got things that everybody knows about that subject. But as we progress down the iceberg, we get down to the things that are more disturbing about that topic and the things that are more obscure. And our first section is blue skies. So first up, we've got walking and walking on ramps. I'm not even completely sure why this is on here. It's walking, it's a motor function. And walking on ramps, it's walking, but on ramps. But in all seriousness, one of the biggest parts of Gorilla Tag is actually the walking, the game mechanics. Because you do it with your arms, because you have no legs. Something's really wrong with the gorillas in Gorilla Tag, and I think we might need to address this, but for now, I'll just gloss over it. And now we've got the main Gorilla Tag game mode, Infection. Infection is the game mode you should start with, and it is basically where a bunch of monkeys are lava monkeys, and the lava monkeys have to tag the regular monkeys. It's literally Infection. You probably played it. Okay, well now I'm going to just real fast go through the rest of the section. Force map, the map you start in. Jumping is just pushing yourself off the ground. Crawling is practically the same thing as walking. The tutorial is the thing you spawn in. The computer is the thing in the main tree. Default servers, it's the thing you start in. The large tree, you practically start in it. Sorry about that, the first section is just incredibly lame. It's things you might already automatically know how to do. Okay, now let's move on to the tip of the iceberg. The slide is a slide in the middle of the forest map, so just the map you start in. It's there and you can actually slide on it. It's pretty cool, and you can actually use it for juking, which I do a lot and always fail because I suck at juking. Wall climbing, aka crack climbing, is a climbing technique where you can actually climb on the little cracks in the walls. It's pretty hard for a beginner, but eventually it's actually pretty easy. Wall running is pretty much the same thing, except you are running. Advanced, I know. The reporting system basically consists of a button next to somebody's name on a public server. It says report. Once you click on it, it asks for a reason. You put in the reason, and then it'll be sent to Lemming or one of the other moderators. Next is casual servers. These are technically different from default servers because they're more meant for chilling around than actually playing Gorilla Tag. That's about it for this one. And next we've got music. Basically a giant megaphone thing or whatever speaker was added into the middle of the forest map, and it plays like a super awesome song that I love by Sunshine. And I kind of pulled the audio file from I pulled the song's audio file because I just love that song. It's so good. You can mute it actually if you don't want to, but another thing that's cool, it plays server wide. You can never escape it. Treetops are the top of the trees in the forest map. You can get on top of them by hug climbing. And now we have other maps. Other maps are basically the two other publicly available maps for Gorilla Tag. They're both really cool. It's a canyon and a mine, and they're both really cool. Personally, I prefer the mine over the canyon, but I like them both a lot, and they're very easy to get to. You're pretty much immediately shown in the treehouse where to get to them. First up in this new section, tag mode. The only reason you wouldn't have come across this is because maybe you've been in just public full servers. Other than that, it's a pretty easy thing to find. If you go in an offline server or in a server with 1, 2, or 3 people, then, well, you get tag mode, and basically what I call the magma monkey, but what is also sometimes called the rock monkey, who's an incredibly sped up monkey, just regular tag instead of infection. So, real fast, thanks to the people who actually made the chart, because I wouldn't be doing this without the people who actually made it. So, Reddit. You know, that's where most Iceberg charts are found. And so thanks to you, Octagonal Bagel, I'll put their names right there, you, Octagonal Bagel, for making the original chart, and thanks to Mr. Sodi79 for making the chart that I'm actually using today, which is a revamped version of Octagonal Bagels. And next we got Maxo or Maxo. I've never actually seen this guy. I've never seen him play. I've never seen his content. But apparently he's a TikTok Gorilla Tag player. Content creator on TikTok. And that's pretty cool. I actually find Gorilla Tag TikTok content to be the only good thing on TikTok. But I'm kind of biased because I love Gorilla Tag. Top of the tallest tree is pretty simple. Basically, there's one really big tree, and if you go up to it, if you're a magma monkey, I believe you can jump on top of the map, on top of the entire friggin' thing. You can also do a lot of routes from there, but that's about it. Branch swinging is a technique where you swing from branches. Yeah, never saw that coming, did ya? So, yeah, we've got next the tree house. What? I'm confused. Why is this even here? Like, huh? Sorry, the tree house is something you start in every time you load up Gorilla Tag, unless you've recently downloaded it. Why is this on level 3? And now we've got routes. Routes are just technically a technique. Well, they're more like a lot of techniques, really. Routes are just certain ways that are planned out that you can escape lava monkeys or attack regular monkeys. That's about all they are. They're just routes around every map, you know, and they're kind of self-explanatory. Okay, so there's like 3 different branch routes to the top of the log, and I made actually a video about one of them I discovered, but there's like multiple, like at least 4 actually that I found that are branch routes to the top of the log, and it's basically that, you know, it's a route. You're on the branches, you can go up to the log. Well, that's it for this one, so on to the next level. Again, not completely sure why this is down so deep. It's kind of really easy to figure it out, and it's just there's like 15 different ways to get on top of the treehouse, opposite side on the forest map from the log. Really easy. That's about it for this one. I don't know, it's down on level 4. So next ones are jmancurly and Eric515. Again, not completely sure why these are on level 4, though I guess this one does kind of make sense. jmancurly and Eric515, well, J-Man is a YouTuber, Gorilla Tag YouTuber. He made 2 PBBV videos. I've made 4, so. But Eric515 is similar to that other guy we talked about earlier, but just more content creators. J-Man's pretty popular, and I've heard people talk about Eric515 a couple times before. I also don't know why that other guy, who I had never heard of before, was so high, but somebody super well known in the community like J-Man is so low. I talked a bit about hug climbing earlier. Basically, it's just another climbing technique. Again, it's easier than wall climbing. I'm not saying it's better, but it's easier than wall climbing. I don't know why it's on level 4. So now we've got hats. Okay, so now everybody knows what hats are. Every Gorilla Tag player knows what a hat is. But by the time when this Iceberg was created, hats weren't available for most players. They were actually only available for Steam VR players and PC VR players. But yeah, basically hats are just cosmetics that you can wear. Now you can buy them with rocks, but before they were early access for PC and Steam VR only, and you had to purchase them with real money. By the way, I am skipping log to tallest platform wall jump because I can't find anything on it and I'm not sure what it was. There was a person in the comments of the Reddit post explaining what some of the stuff was, but never seemed to explain that, and I'm not really sure what it is. Branching with 2 hands. Same thing as branching, except it can be harder or easier depending on what route and what branches you're using. You're just using two hands. It can either totally help you or it can be really hard, but you can utilize it. And it's for really skilled players. I can't do it, obviously. I'm not a very skilled player, I'll admit. Even if I have been playing it for so long, I mostly just mess around with my friends. The eating hair meme is a Gorilla Tag meme that originally came from the jmancurly Discord server. Basically, it was originally about eating J-Man's hair. What? Kind of gross, and then it just became a Gorilla Tag meme. I've personally experienced it where just random gorillas will come up to me and then they'll be like, I'm gonna eat your hair. It's really weird, but yeah. Next up is mods. Through the Gorilla Tag modding Discord server, you can get mods such as the flying mod, which I'm showing right now, or the invisible platforms mod. There's a ton of other different ones. Some even create new game modes. That's all for this one. I don't know why this is down so far. Branch swinging on the slide. I guess you can swing off the slide. I don't know. I do it a lot, I guess. And now we've got competitive lobbies. Basically, in the treehouse, if you go into the computer and switch the lobbies you want to go to, or you type in a certain code, you can go to a competitive lobby. Sometimes these are tryouts for straight-up teams. Gorilla Tag's becoming an esport, people. Competitive lobbies can be super intense, and I have heard that there have been, prizes before for actually winning. There was one event where you could actually get YouTube Premium. So that's a thing, I guess. Why is this down so far? Pinch climbing is the same as hug climbing, except it is just with a smaller amount of fingers. Why is it down on level 5 now? Custom maps. So there is a custom map generator and, just community-made custom maps. These are all super cool, and I sadly cannot get them as I'm trying to figure out how, but they are super cool. They're just new Gorilla Tag maps made by the community, and they look really awesome.
Yeah, it's too big.
Basic branching is just regular branching, I guess. So I kind of talked about this earlier, but it is the Gorilla Tag Discord server. There are actually two, Gorilla Tag modding and then the regular one. I'm pretty sure modding isn't official, but there is an official one. If you ever see on r/Gorilla Tag posts of moderators saying things, that's just moderators in the official Gorilla Tag Discord server. The Neon Killer mod is a thing. It's a mod where you can get a neon monkey. It's super awesome, but according to this, it's been patched, so I guess it doesn't work anymore. I'm not sure what it means by patched, because it wasn't really a glitch. So, the secret tunnel. I can't find what this is, and I don't know what it is. It's really too vague, and that person I was talking about that explained some things in the comments of the Reddit post, I can't. They didn't explain what the secret tunnel in this level was. So, I don't know. Maybe put in the comments what it is. So, Banana Man. I thought this might be another dumb creepypasta, but it's actually not. So, fish legs, right? You probably do. You've probably seen people mess around being fish legs. Well, Banana Man is another gimmick player like fish legs. He had the banana hat before it was officially released as a hat in the store. I could find one post from what is supposedly him, but then another post from what might also be him. Maybe somebody posing as him, but here it is. It's really, really weird, and so I guess he's just another gimmick player like fish legs. The wristwatch is a mod where there is a wristwatch that you can have. It has a ton of stuff. It shows you a ton of details about the game, and I'm pretty sure you can also activate mods with it. Overall, it is really cool, and I've actually been trying to get it over the past few days. Next is the forest escapes and the unload forest. The unload forest, I'm pretty sure this is just bad grammar on the part of the Redditor. Maybe, but what I think unload forest is the not completely loaded version of the forest, like when it just glitches out. It happens sometimes. And I think the forest escapes is talking about the multiple ways there is, whether modded or not, to escape the forest. Basically, just get out of the map and out of the entire world. You can do this in the old beta 2, which isn't active anymore, so you can't really do it. Or you can do it multiple ways through just the regular forest map. Sometimes you can do it modded, but there's actually, I think, a way to do it unmodded. Code Comp is short for Code Competitive. Basically, this is a competitive lobby. I'm pretty sure, though the one time I did try to go into it, there was nobody there. And the other time, well, there was like another time I tried it, and it kind of stuck me in a waiting room thing. I was very confused, and it was a really long wait, so I just left. I'm not completely sure what it is past that, but pretty sure it's just a competitive lobby. Sensei and Sakurag, I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'm pretty sure it's German, don't quote me on that. But those are both content creators. Just more content creators, just less well-known ones than Eric515 and jmancurly, which we talked about earlier. Speedrunning. Now, I'm not sure completely what this means, because you can't really speedrun a game that has no end. Though I'm pretty sure this just means very quick ways to get around maps. Mostly just, quick routes. Cave escape is a way where you can just escape the cave map, kind of like forest escape. Modding servers are simply servers where you can freely mod the server and anything in it. And you can just play Gorilla Tag with cool mods. It's pretty fun, and I've seen a few. 90-degree wall run, I'm pretty sure refers to a section in the forest map that's 90 degrees, and it's a really good spot for wall running. Climbing to tutorial is a technique where, well, not really a technique, it's more like a route, where you can actually, if you're skilled enough, climb back to the main tutorial area where you originally started your game when you installed it and then opened it. It's pretty cool, and I've seen people do it. Go check out Lemming VR, actually. Check out Lemming VR. He's pretty cool. Check him out for a tutorial on how to do that, how to get back to the main tutorial area even after you've left it. I will warn, though, it takes some skill. Slippery wall climbing is an incredibly hard technique where you can go up just the regular walls. You can climb up them. Not like crack climbing. It's like a more advanced version of that, where you can just do regular walls. I've seen people do it before, and I can prove it's not modded. It's completely insane. It's so hard to do. I've been able to do a little bit successfully, but god dang it, is it hard. Rock, lava, monkey texture. Okay, I'm not sure why this is even here. I don't know why it's down so deep, but I'm not even completely sure why it's here. It's not anything that really needs to be known. It's just the texture on the rock monkey. Why is this here, and why is it down so far on the iceberg? I guess I'll never know. Spear hands refers to the old, really old, before it was even completely live version of Gorilla Tag, where the hands for the gorillas were mostly spherical. Yeah, I can't find an image of it. I saw it somewhere, I swear. I'm pretty sure it was on a YouTube video, but I can't find an image of it. I can't find the image of the spear hands. You go ahead and look for it. I bet you'll find it, because I found it, but I can't find an image right now. The Gorilla Tag subreddit, r/Gorilla Tag. It's where I found this post. I don't know why it's down so far, but yeah. The gorillas are robots is a theory that the gorillas are robots. This would sort of explain some of the things, like why they don't have legs, and but it doesn't really explain why they are lava. Though I think it's meant to say that they are mostly lava-proof, which is why they survive even when becoming lava. I'm not sure what thick branches means. I guess it just means branches that are thick. And, yeah. the mines are an area beneath the map, the cave map, and yeah, I don't know why this is down so deep. Everybody knows about the mines. PBBV is believed to be many things. Well, in truth, he was just a creepypasta made by some dude, actually a child. It was actually made by like a 13-year-old boy. But yeah, it was a creepypasta, originally meant as just this character that, not a character, but this like orangish, I think orange was the color. I'm pretty sure I'm incorrect about that though. And he just walks around and he'll jump scare you. It was a creepypasta, okay? Everybody knows about it, but I guess it's a fun thing to put near the bottom of the iceberg. I couldn't find much, but from what I know, these are all game modes. CTF is capture the flag. That's all I can guess about this. I didn't find any information on it. Come up with your own theories about the forest Pit Noodle Man. There's like no information on this. But apparently Octagonal Bagel made one red herring in his original Iceberg, and when Mr. Sody79 made the revamped version, he possibly carried over that red herring, which we think is the Forest Pit Noodle Man. And so this probably isn't real. Maybe. Who knows? Pretty sure Scuttles is another content creator, and the Chunky Leaves is, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Secret Tunnel Origin. It's the beta origin. What used to be the cave map is the Secret Tunnel. Okay? And it used to be in like the beta build, apparently. I don't know. Very confused on this one. And then there were 4. Backwards wall running. It's wall running, but it's backwards. And this can sometimes yield some weird results. Like one time, some guy was trying to show me how to backwards wall run, and he halfway phased through the wall, and it was weird. So, poop jump is kind of complicated. From what I could find, basically, you stick yourself halfway through the ground, you know, where you just stick your arm in and then push yourself in. Okay, you push yourself in, and then you pull your arm out through your body, and it phases through itself, and then you just get launched into the air. Apparently, I can't find too much on it, and I'm not doing a very good job at describing it, but apparently that's what it is. Slippery wall phase. Basically, you slippery wall and you phase through the ground, I think. Not sure what this one is. And where did the hats go is our final entry for today. Basically, it was a glitch where all the hats ceased to exist. Their textures would not load, and that's about it. Put in the comments if I missed anything or got anything wrong, and then I'll update it. But for now, my name's been the Dream Rabbit, and I'll see you next time.